I said in his chat multiple times, boy, you are really not understanding this overcharge thing, are you?
Boy, have you tried learning to fucking read?
We love him. We love him.
If you can't ask your friend if he ever thought about learning to read, like what kind of friend is that? You know?
It's a good one. Welcome back to the Storymoders podcast. My name is Robert. His name is Mike. Oh my god, I pointed the right way. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Mikey. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Ooh, I heard the beginning of that.
My friend.
I heard the beginning of that. Yep. What do you got over there? PBR?
Yeah, I got PBR Lite.
Okay, I think that's just PBR now.
It probably is.
Yeah. But
yeah, I mean it.
How's that one?
I heard the beginning of it.
Yep. I got my Kona. That's burping already because I just downed a Red Bull.
Attaboy.
If you couldn't tell, Mikey, how have you been, buddy? It's been a week since we
last. It has been a week. I've been doing all right. You know, just getting back in the swing of streaming. Remembering to make clips so I can put them out on the social media. Remembering to take screenshots so I have stuff to make the announcements with.
Yeah.
Yeah, been doing that. Been enjoying it. Been enjoying the shit out of the game. Getting back into Cyberpunk with my. I am playing Cyberpunk 2077.
Oof. I do declare. I do declare.
How many of those little tiles did you end up with?
Oh, dude, I've got like 12 of these things.
Okay. I grabbed a fistful at the match, and it ended up being like 6.
There's one right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it felt gross having the WWE one up there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it. Well, there we go.
Yeah, so I replaced that. But here's the WWE one. One of them. I have multiple of these too because they were giving them out at SummerSlam a few years back in Vegas. Once again, just grabbed a handful because.
Attaboy.
Free towels.
Attababe.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then this one's real nice.
Ooh, goddamn.
USL Final 2019 over in Louisville.
Dude. While we continue on this little tangent, can I just say something?
Yeah.
It's probably, I mean, I know I very well could get my dumb ass up to Sandy and get in to actually watch a match. But man, I have just been enthralled by watching USL League 1 and League 2 when it pops up on ESPN.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is the shit I love. This is what brought me into the goddamn game. That and a free ticket. But,
Fair. I mean, USL Championship too. You know what I mean? Those are still the 3 lower divisions. And MLS Next Pro is just a fucking weird farmers league. And by farmers league, I don't mean like farmers play. I mean it's literally just used to play children.
It's a farm league. For those who know baseball, it's the farm league. It's basically the farm system.
Yeah.
For our friends across the pond or down south, this is like an academy.
I mean, we do. It is.
We do.
It's the Zions Bank Real Academy. There is a school,
but it's like this is like the top of like whatever academy for pick your club of choice.
Yeah.
This is your last stop before the top flight, the first team.
Speaking of your club got a couple of players. We're just losing people right now because it's all footy talk. Your club picked up a couple of players today. Do you see that?
Oh yes, we did, and I'm so happy.
I'm very confused on one of them. Like
after years and years of just getting shit on. This is just so delightful.
Yeah. I know you bought. Actually, no. I think Broha went to Burnley from Chelsea, but I'm pretty sure you guys did sign a couple of Chelsea players, 1 or 2 Chelsea players today.
Yes.
And then, fucking out of nowhere, like an RKO,
Just
signed Jack
wham.
Grealish from Man City on loan.
Yup.
Like, what the? Where did? How? I mean, why?
I don't. That's one of those that just feels like, oh, okay. You know,
it feels like he pissed somebody off. I mean, City just well, I mean, now I think it's like 4 or 5 years, but spent $100 million on him to get him from I think, what was it, Villa? Yeah, it was Villa.
Yeah, Villa.
And now he's just on loan at Everton. I mean, no offense to Everton, but you guys are trash.
No, but it's just fucking just Jesus.
I'm allowed to say that. I'm a world champion, so it's fine. It's the most prestigious tournament in all of sports.
I'm just looking at footballtransfers.com, and goddamn, some of these Jack Grealish, Mark Tarvers, Adam Anzu, Carlos Alcaraz, Kieran Shrewsbury Hall.
Yeah, that one is weird because I feel like we just signed him.
Yeah,
like the second half of last season.
Well, then again, oh yeah, Jesus, wow, you paid him 35.5 million euro, only for us to get him for 28.
Yep. Yeah, we a couple people down to Burnley. Mark Guyu to Sunderland. KDH to Everton. Yeah, that's a sale.
Yeah.
A bunch of loans, but I mean, Chelsea, we buy players and we loan them all the time. Sold Joao Felix to Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia for 32 million. Sold Madueke to Arsenal for 58 million. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so.
All right.
This is all about soccer, everybody.
It was it's taking a turn.
Yeah. Welcome to Soccermoders.
Footy friends.
Yep, footy friends. But yeah, no, I was honestly just that news about Jack Grealish. I was like, where did this fucking come from at all?
Yeah. I saw rumors yesterday. I'm like, wait, what? Just he just has to complete a physical exam.
It was like Grealish is doing a physical at Everton for a loan, and I was like, I feel like they typed the wrong team there.
Feels like
is there an Everton in Spain? I don't know.
Yeah, is there an Everton in Serie A or Ligue 1? What the? Yeah, but here we are.
I don't know. That was crazy news today to see that.
It was nuts.
But dude, I saw some really good news that hope tomorrow, by the time this goes up, I will either be super happy or super depressed.
Okay.
Because today, they announced the pre-sales for starting tomorrow. President is coming to America for 2 shows, one in LA, one in New York. And the LA show is the same week as Game Awards, which is also in LA.
Shit.
So I'm tomorrow, as this goes up yesterday, I'm going to try to get a ticket to that show and then, plan I'm going to try to get a ticket to the show and then plan a trip after getting the ticket.
Perfect.
Because, holy shit, dude, to be able to see President on their first, this would be their second U.S. show because New York is first. But still, oh my God.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's been a dream of mine for my entire life for this band that has existed for 3 months to see them live. Who has played 2 shows. One of them was a festival. But, oh man. Before we start getting into our topic for the day, we have a few fun things that we're going to do.
Okay.
You see the topic on the thumbnail. We'll get to Cyberpunk. Yeah. It's a great fucking game. We'll tell you why we love it, and I'll tell you reasons that I think it's an incredible adaptation. I think that might be kind of the crux of the argument. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally.
But yeah, so Mike, you've a couple things you want to talk about first.
Those things I texted you about today.
Yeah, the things that you said I want to talk about. These things. Yeah, those things. Yeah.
Yeah, but before or after the episode. I thought.
You wanted to talk about those after? Oh, I thought you wanted to talk about them on the show.
Well, we can plant. Okay, we'll talk about it here. So, we got two things coming up that we're cooking up here.
I
and
misread the text.
it's all right. It happens. I went to school for writing and reading and all of that shit, and I'm terrible at both of them.
Yeah.
But no. So, when we were talking about Fallout 76 last week, it kind of got something kind of going in my head, and the good times me and Robert have had running about the wasteland,
Blowing up cars, making ammo, blowing up more cars.
Hearing Robert yell, "Hey, you should probably get away from that!"
Get away from
and then
that car!
Explosion.
It's about to blow up, and then it does.
And then an explosion. Just, you should move. Boom. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We're gonna be doing a community game night thing. So basically us, our friends, you guys, just hopping in a game, playing some stuff. Probably Fallout, running around West Virginia, doing all that fun shit.
I think. Well, no, it is West Virginia. Never mind. I was going to say something, but that has to do with the song. But no, yeah, it does take place in West Virginia. We covered that a lot.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yes, we did. We really did. So, yeah, there's some fun community things in there. And hell, it just, even if we're just traipsing around, like just helping somebody grind levels and, get through missions, it'll be a fun time. I mean,
if you want to, if you watched the episode last week, you listened to it at all, and you're like, you know what, 76 does sound like it's changed. I want to give it a shot. Keep an eye on our socials, because we'll do some community game nights. We'll do some 76. Probably. I mean, what, Xbox? You think?
Yep. Yeah, probably. I mean, unless you want to. Yeah. I mean, if y'all out there, let us know. Because I know there's no way in hell you don't own a PC version of this.
Oh, I do. I don't have a character on the PC version though.
Yeah,
because when I got my Steam Deck is when I bought it on for Steam, and the main reason that I bought it is because if you purchase it on Steam, then you also have access to the public test server. So I've played the public test server a few times, to test out some new things. But I actually no, I think I did start a character on the regular one because I didn't realize there were two different programs.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm not even sure if I got out of the vault on it. So it would be
all right. Yeah, but hey, so I mean, we've got it available on both platforms. I honestly think Xbox probably would be the best way to go about it, though.
Probably the easiest.
I mean, just ease of access, and also like we can just Sherpa people around.
Yep.
You know,
like worst case, I think it should be on Game Pass. It'd be weird if
it is on Game Pass. Yeah.
So,
no, I got it and all of the other available Fallout games on Game Pass installed on my Xbox.
Yeah. So if you, like I said, watched the episode last week and you're like, oh, that sounds like it could be fun, keep an eye on the socials, and there's up to 4 people on a team, but we can all get into the same world and just kind of fuck around in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there is that
on socials.
Yep. And also, we are going to be doing Extra Life this year. It is 3 months until game day, which is November 8th. So
3 months. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, 3 months. We will be talking more about that as we figure shit out. So, so keep your eyes on the various socials, and we will be letting you know what we're doing.
I already know what I'm doing for it.
Well, then.
Yeah, we talked about this a few episodes ago.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So, we'll get there. But that is going to be Extra Life. That is in November. Then the end of the year is December. And remember, by the end of the year, if we get to 500 subs on YouTube, I will play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild all the way through on stream. Multiple streams, not just one stream. Come on.
No,
I'm not a fucking crazy person.
No.
But have a little update on that, Mikey.
What do we got?
We are now less than 400 subs away.
Oh, shit.
We're at triple digits now.
Hell yeah.
Go us. Yeah.
Look at us.
Look at us. We're at 101, so just barely, but still. We're triple digits.
Counts.
Got less than 400 subs to go,
Yeah.
Crossing fingers, but you just share us with your friends and your family. We're just, 2 fat guys who like video games.
Just some guys being dudes.
It's fuckers, what's wrong? What's wrong with that? We're not assholes.
No, we're
Okay.
good dudes.
Now let's complain about wokeness.
Let's.
These gays have been getting away with too much. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously,
there are too many women in video games now.
Too many.
I just want to see big greased up dudes.
Why is there no full frontal dick? Yeah.
All that and more.
Yeah, we can joke because we're white and we have privilege.
We got the long end of the stick.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, the longest end of the stick.
Yes.
But yeah, so we'll keep an eye out on socials and obviously episodes leading up, especially in October, November. Well, in October because there'll be one in November. We'll have more concrete details, sub goals, all that stuff, just like we did last year. And yeah, that's gonna be fun. Extra Life. And if you want to join our team, hit us up. We'll put some stuff out there once we've got it all set up and everything. But last year we had our Storymoders team. It was us. It was who Sen Nuggies was on the team.
Yeah.
Dex. I know we had multiple people. I think my buddy Brandon. I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But we had a good crew last year.
You had a good crew last year. Raised a good amount of money. It was fucking awesome. Mike and I ate bacon that was honestly could have been worse.
Yep,
could have been worse. Maybe because they still sell that. That's still a thing now.
Yeah, I think. I mean, oh wait, we did decide last year that it would be better if it was baked. Not
that's what I'm saying.
Yep. All right.
So, yeah, we could probably do something with that again.
It's one of the many details we're working out.
Yeah.
So,
but tonight it's all about going to be all about Cyberpunk 2077. Mike has been doing his playing his character on his PC. Been going through Phantom Liberty. I think you just got to like Idris Elba.
Yeah, I just the stream this week was a lot of walking around, talking, playing games with kids for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's
and then the last
story.
Yeah, but finished that, thank God. But the last 20 minutes was me and Idris Elba versus some Haitians.
As you do.
As one does.
One does.
Yep. So I've been bouncing back and forth between Phantom Liberty and vanilla stuff. So
yeah, because I know you got to the point in Phantom Liberty where now you are allowed to just travel back and forth. Because for a bit, once you get into Phantom Liberty, you're kind of stuck there until you get to a certain story beat. So highly recommend finishing the game and Phantom. They're both great.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna do my damnedest to finish them both because they're both really fucking good.
Yeah.
Which is, I don't think anybody predicted that this is where it was going to end up after the fucking launch.
I feel like we should, and you know what? We'll get into that, but
we'll get there.
I feel like we should have realized this, but put a pin in that. Boop,
okay.
But before that, there's something happening. There was something that came out this week for all of you kind of funny best friends out there. There is a new Kinda Feudy poll for the next season of Game Showdown. We had Blessing here a couple weeks ago. He does Game Showdown, and every season puts out a poll for Kinda Feudy. It's a Family Feud thing. So Mike and I thought that it would be fun to go through that. Here, we'll fill out ours on stream.
I honestly think because...
Hold on. I'm the biggest dumbass.
Yeah?
And I'm sorry, everybody, who has been watching so far. Now that the Kinda Feudy poll is on the screen, and you can see what we're seeing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
This is...
You know what we're going to do? To save face for me.
Yeah?
We're just going to run through these real quick. We're not going to rewrite them.
No, but we're just going to go through.
Up front, just being like, hey.
Listen.
Yeah, so. Okay.
All right.
So there's going to be a weird skip here. Sorry about that, y'all. We've been filling this thing out. the Kinda Feudy audience poll, and I forgot to switch the overlay, so we weren't recording the screen itself. So we're just going to run through them real quick that we did here. Once again, our opinions. Name the best game that came out in 2020. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Name the worst item to get in Mario Kart World. Single banana, just a single banana. Name a thing that happens when you press the L2 button. Aim. Name a game you've bought a lot of cosmetics for. Mike went with Destiny 2.
I wouldn't even say it was a lot. It was like 2 things.
Yeah, but, you know, we talked about it. We talked about that.
Yeah,
it's a great conversation for that. You guys missed it.
Yep. Sorry.
Name a rapper that's been in a video game. Fred Durst.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Who else? Name a game or franchise that has Star in the title but isn't a Star Wars game. Phantasy Star Online. Name a blue video game character. Slime from Dragon Quest. Name a franchise that should be turned into a fighting game. Animal Crossing. Think you got a great Kinda Feudy prompt submitted here, and I put name the best RPG on the Nintendo 64. Okay. Name the best remake of the last 5 years. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4. Name a game franchise that defines PlayStation. Crash Bandicoot. Name a Tony Hawk game that doesn't have a number in the title. Tony Hawk's Underground. Name a game with insane ad placement. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel for the PS2 and Xbox that had a Balls energy drink ads all over it, and you could get them to drink to replenish your health and everything. And now we are on name a game developer that would make a good Fantastic Four video game.
Yep.
Would you have one? I thought you were looking something up.
Yep.
Who?
Yep. Double Fine. The people who brought you the Psychonauts games.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll go with that. Yeah. That's the Fantastic Four are, you know, they're a very varied bunch, and I think they would kill it. You know, that's why I was a little hesitant on Insomniac, because Insomniac is really cool with Spider-Man. But now that's 4 different characters to bring to life like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right. Name the best video game duology. Two Worlds. No.
God, you could say Fallout 1 and 2 because they're so goddamn different from every other Fallout game that came after them.
Oh man. Shit. I know what the popular answer here is going to be. It's going to be Last of Us.
Yeah.
Even though there's like 12 Last of Us games now with all the remakes and remasters.
Yeah. It's been 6 months. Time for a new one.
I mean, I'm trying to think of any that are just 2 games that aren't Two Worlds or Last of Us.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
Final Fantasy X.
The top 20 best video game duologies of all time from earlygame.com. Let's see. Got Nino Kuni.
I'm going to put Two Worlds.
Dude, I am just now curious, like, what the hell has only 2 entries? Why are you only showing me Nino Kuni?
It has 2 entries.
Yeah.
Nino Kuni and Nino Kuni 2.
God, Plague. Got there 2 Plague Tale games. Oh, shit.
What?
Dino Crisis, baby. Dino Crisis 1 and 2.
Games.
What?
There's Dino Crisis 3 for the Xbox 360, I think.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. How old is that list?
5 months ago.
Okay, that's a shit list.
Yeah.
I'm going with Two Worlds. I'm doing it.
Two Worlds.
Two Worlds.
No. Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. That's
okay.
Ooh, or Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of War.
Okay, you could pick one.
Give me Middle Earth.
What is it? Middle Earth, Shadow...
Shadow of... Hold on, I want to get the order right. Shadow of
Shadow
Mordor, and
Shadow
then...
of War.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this: Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor / War. All right, next up, name Kojima's best game. Mike, I've not played any Kojima games.
Yeah, I have played my fair share, and I am going to say that. I'm going to die on this hill that Metal Gear Solid is one of the best games to have ever been created. Period.
Okay. Well, I don't want to say that I don't trust your judgment, but I feel like we might know somebody who would have better judgment on it.
It's true.
And she just happens to be streaming right now. So, let's try to ask her in the middle of her fight here. This is our good friend Rose Waltz.
Fuck, very nice. Alright, 01.
Oh, Rose, let's see what she's got for
I gotta
us.
figure out how let me go. Hold on, let me Google. Whoa, Mr. Hawks.
She's the only one who can help
up?
us.
What do you need for the podcast?
Whoa, what am I, chopped liver? Put me on the podcast.
Yeah, put Wujek on the podcast too. We're recording the screen and wait, right now? Like we're live?
Oh, wait, okay, I can actually, okay, I wasn't prepared. We're hitting buttons in a fighting game, and also, like, I was being an idiot. I don't... Okay, hi.
What is the best Kojima game? Meme answer or real answer?
Rose's opinion, what is the best
Wait, I'm kind of cooking.
Kojima game as she's fighting?
Yes.
Yep. An opinion we value highly over here.
Okay, well, if you're thinking, my answer is obviously Metal Gear Solid 4.
Alright. Jack, the person that Rose is... I think they're just fighting each other over and over again.
Think about the Kojima question instead of trying to win.
Either or. I mean, MGS2 is my all-time favorite.
Alright.
But probably like whatever that... There was like an old penguin one, right?
Hideo Kojima presents Club Penguin.
Alright, 1-1. We got ourselves a set now, Wujek. Now don't win the next 9 in a row again.
I'll try not to. I'll keep it close. While you're on the podcast, you gotta make it look like I'm not kicking your ass.
Thank you, I appreciate it. The money's in your PayPal.
All the time. Yeah, you're welcome to use me too, if you would like. I agree with her that MGS2 is a great one. That's probably
Did you say
the real
4?
answer.
Did you say 4?
I said
yours?
4.
Whoa.
Oh, she said
Hot
4.
take.
I love 4. No, 4 is the
She did
best
say 4.
one.
I didn't hear the 4. I just heard Metal Gear Solid.
The common complaint that it's just all fan service is correct, and it's why it's good. And it's just, I'm a fan, and why wouldn't I want it to serve?
It's true.
It's the best thing that can happen.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
All right.
Okay.
Works for me.
Yeah, Mike said Metal Gear Solid. Rose said Metal Gear Solid 2. Wujak said Metal Gear Solid 4, but then said, I will agree with Rose on Metal Gear Solid 2. So,
All right.
yep, Metal Gear Solid 2. It is.
Hey.
Name a video game that features voice acting from Ben Starr. Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay, then. Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. Ben Starr voices one of the two main protagonists.
Nice.
Not Gustav, but Verso. So he also voices the main character, Clive, in Final Fantasy 16. He's one of the voices in Date Everything. I forget what he plays in that game. But he's something that you can, romance.
Yeah.
He's in Dead Take, but I'm not sure if that's a voice acting role, because it's like he does like FMV stuff. It might be both still. But yeah, Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is going to be my answer there. Name a game studio that has never released a bad game.
Man, that's a tall order. I'm trying to think. I mean,
I have an answer that comes to mind that very much goes with our last answer here. That is Sandfall Interactive, the developers of Clair Obscur, who have made one game.
one game. Yeah, I mean, you know what? There's that. I mean, I don't think there have been not great games from Rare, but I don't think there's necessarily been a clunker.
Did they do Nuts and Bolts?
Can't remember.
All right, Sandfall Interactive.
Good enough.
Okay. Name a PS4 game that might move a player to tears. I feel like Blessing wants half of these answers to be fucking Last of Us.
Yeah, right?
And I refuse.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I'm not
Like,
your puppet.
mm-hmm. Fucking around like that.
What's the last game that I cried during? Clair Obscur.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's that'd be PS5, Xbox
yeah.
Series. I'm not the most knowledgeable on PS4 titles outside of like God of War.
Yeah.
Which
Like
you could do I might say the God of War game, like the first one. Not the first, you know what I mean.
But yeah, the first
Yeah.
the first like PS4
Norse
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Norse one, yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything else in mind?
Yeah, not really. I mean, I'm just looking at I got nothing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put God of War 2016, obviously, just to, whatever. Name the title of a Mario Party minigame. I don't know what any of them are called.
3-card Monty?
Okay, let's just do that. Okay. Is it Monty or E?
I don't think it really matters.
That's fair. Name a game or franchise known for its cheat codes.
Oh,
Grand Theft Auto.
yeah. Like Grand Theft Auto or Doom.
That's either one.
Yeah.
Aside from Donkey Kong Bonanza, name the best Donkey Kong game.
Donkey Kong Country.
Fuck me.
Donkey Country Kong.
There's a. I just did like a challenge level in Bonanza.
Yeah.
That is just like a side scroller level.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a nostalgia thing. I think it's called like Nostalgia Country or something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, a side scroll. And if you go backwards, you actually can get into DK's house from
Nice.
Donkey Kong Country. So name
Hell
a game
yeah.
with Tycoon in the title.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yep. Okay. Name a PS1 JRPG that's not in the Final Fantasy franchise. Oof,
We got Wild Arms. We got Chrono Trigger. Or I think it's Chrono Cross. But there were some Dragon Quest games on there.
quite a few, yeah.
Yeah, there's Jesus.
I mean, I just went with Wild Arms. That was the first one you said.
Yeah, fucking Wild Arms rules.
Okay.
Wildly underrated.
Name the best PS VR 2 game.
I don't do VR. It makes me ill. Not like Beastie Boys ill. Like throwing up in a potted plant in your living room ill.
Is it Horizon Call of the Wild? Call of the Mountain?
No.
I'm just going to do that. That's the only one that I know of.
Sure.
Name a game known for how realistic its graphics are.
Man.
I mean, like the first things for me that come to mind are sports titles.
Yeah. Or I was thinking like
Madden.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Ooh, I would say if it was that's like name a sim that is the most simulation. I would say that.
Yeah.
But like the cockpit looks great, but then like the world itself, if you look down,
Yeah, no, it's terrible. But man,
um,
all of the planes, just Jesus, look so
yeah.
good. Yeah, because I mean, like the yearly sports titles are like the yearly Call of Duties. You know.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do Madden.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, works for me.
Okay.
Because I don't think they've made a winning 11 game in about 2 decades.
No, they changed the name to something else, and it's shit now.
Well,
Okay. Name the best BioWare game.
oh, Jesus. Let me look at my children before I have to pick a
I'm gonna
favorite.
cheat. Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
God damn it. Shit.
Am I wrong?
I mean, they're Dragon Age, Star Wars, The Old Republic. Man. But obviously the clear winner here is Anthem.
I guarantee that is going to be one of the top 5 answers.
Yeah, God, if Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic isn't mentioned, then I'm just going to be getting in the chat and getting belligerent.
I'm putting Legendary Edition.
Do it.
Okay. Name a video game character who is round-shaped.
Kirby.
Okay. Yep.
He's round.
Yep.
He's a little spherical homie.
Name a game from any of the Jackbox party packs. Murder Trivia Party. It's the first one.
Okay.
Okay. We played that on Mad Exposure, Madeline Stanley's birthday stream, and I won. Came
Hell
from
yeah.
behind and won because I'm awesome.
Nice.
Name a game that everyone at Kinda Funny loves.
Deferring to you on this one.
Forza Horizon.
Okay.
I think I could be mistaken, but I know that's like a game that I don't think anybody I've heard from there has said I hate that game or I don't like it. I'm not entirely sure if everybody has played it and it's like, oh, this is cool. But there's a lot of games where, one person is like, oh, I love this, and then somebody else is like, no, I did not like it at all. But
Yeah.
Forza Horizon. I guess if it has to be 5, I guess. Like just the most recent one, but
Yeah.
it's gonna do Forza Horizon. And then I don't know. This might be. I think yes. These last 2 were off the screen just because it won't scroll down anymore.
That's
So it was name a game that everyone at Kinda Funny loves. We did Forza Horizon, and then the last one, name a game or series that Obsidian develops.
a game. Fallout New Vegas?
Okay.
Oh.
There we go.
Perfect.
And those are the Storymoders answers.
Yay.
So, okay. Well, Michael, let's do this. Let us take a quick break.
Yes.
We'll show some sort of ad/video here.
We'll figure it out.
We'll be back to talk some Cyberpunk 2077. See you then. Hey there, everybody. My name is Robert, a.k.a. Mr. Hawks.
And my name is Gage, aka Luke Shot First. And this is
The
the
Discograph
Discograph
Podcast.
The
Discograph Podcast.
The
The
Discograph
Podcast.
The
The
Discograph
Discograph
Podcast.
Podcast. I think we got that one. Now, Gage, for those who don't know, which is probably everybody, what is a discograph?
Well, our term
Okay, patent pending.
is a playlist composed of one track from each of a band or artist's albums/side projects in chronological order as a way to highlight their growth throughout their career.
Or 2, a musical graph using one band or artist's entire discography.
We're incredibly excited to bring you this show where we deep dive into the catalogs and careers of some of the most prolific people in modern music. So, sit back,
Drop out,
and tune in to our journey through music with
The Discograph Podcast. Only at youtube.com/@Discograph Podcast.
Thanks for watching.
Welcome back now into the actual topic of the episode, Cyberpunk 2077, and how I think it, is just one of the best adaptations in video game history. I don't know about you, Mike. Mike thinks it's the shittest game of all time. It's kind of weird.
You're putting words in my mouth, and I don't appreciate that.
Well, that's what you told me off camera. You said, I've been playing this game on stream. I'm having the worst time pretending it's good. It's awful. Why are there no more dicks? I've seen one dick. I'm not seeing enough dicks.
There's too many tits, not enough dicks.
Yeah, which I will, I'll give you that, but still, everything else, it's not all about dicks, Michael. Okay?
That was your big selling point.
It was.
You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Cyberpunk 2077 released, was it it's 2019? When did this come out?
Something like that.
Yeah. It was 2020 because it was I played it on the Series S when it came out. So yeah, it was 2020.
Yep. Yeah, announced in 2012, released December 10, 2020.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the release was not the best thing for a lot of players if you were on PC or previous gen consoles.
Mm-hmm.
I played it, like I said, on the Series S. I didn't run into any more issues than any fucking Bethesda game that I play, personally. But Mike, you've been actually, like we said, playing this, and we've got I think this is your most recent stream up on
yep,
screen
that is
here.
Yes, that is this week's stream.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell because I'm wearing my Post Malone shirt that I spilled beer on during the stream.
Yay!
Yep.
Post Malone, you are invited to this podcast anytime. I know that you live in Utah, and so yeah, maybe you play video games.
Awesome.
I'm not entirely sure.
Austin Post, join us.
Dare
you?
What are you thinking of the game as you're playing it now?
So I am playing it, and I am thinking that this is such a far different thing than what came out in 2020.
Did you try it out in 2020?
No, I was just very deep in gaming news and all of that stuff, so I just saw everything, and yeah, it was one of those just I was interested in it, but I also wanted to wait until they smoothed things over, because all I had at the time was a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
So the old gaming rig here didn't come in until a bit later.
Yep.
So yeah, so I'm just if I have to play this on PS4, I want them to just dump as many patches as they possibly can before I pick up a copy.
Yeah.
So I just kind of stayed away from it, but I also remember a lot of people just writing it off, and I'm like, there's no way they're just going to be nope, this is done.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of what you mentioned earlier, where you said, that there were people that, or there was kind of the prevailing belief that it was a failure, and that it was just going to be a failure. And obviously the launch, not perfect, very, very bad, to the point where it was taken off of fucking...
Yeah, it was delisted.
It was delisted on PlayStation, I think also on Xbox. Possibly. I know for sure PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation for sure. So
yeah, but it was delisted for months. You could not buy it digitally on, I think, a couple platforms at least. And because if you had a PS4 or an Xbox One, the shit just didn't work.
Yeah,
and there was no way around it.
Yeah, it didn't work except for some people. A buddy of mine was one of those people who it worked flawlessly for him. On a PS4, out of the box, he never had any issues.
Yeah.
Or so he says. It's, I do want to just throw that in there with a grain of salt, because he does like arguing for argument's sake.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but for me, like I said, I played it at launch on a Series S, not even an X, just an S. I bought it, digitally on there, and I, like I said, didn't run into too many bugs, and I was hooked on it, addicted to it until I was done with it. If you guys have, this is episode 77, which is why we're talking about this. Hey, what's up? And if you guys have listened to the way that I play games, I get heavily addicted to like one thing at a time, and that is my focus. And Cyberpunk 2077 was my focus, to the point where I got all the achievements on Xbox, and then a year or two later, I bought it on sale on the PlayStation, and then I got the Platinum on the PlayStation. This is before Phantom Liberty came out. So I've played through the game multiple times, done, kind of everything. And then I've also done Phantom Liberty, got all the achievements there. I haven't done that on the PlayStation, but whatever. But yeah. Played the base game before the big kind of I'm not entirely sure if it was like the 2.0 patch, which I think it might have been the 2.0 patch, which like completely changed the game, changed the skill trees, changed how hacking works, and changed how traffic works, and kind of just overhauled everything and just made it work better. But I've played the game before that, and then obviously that was before Phantom Liberty. That was just before Phantom Liberty. So then when I played Phantom Liberty, I had to completely respec my character because they completely redid the skill tree.
Yeah. Like, it was just, man. Yeah, because this was like the first like big like we got to do something over.
Yeah.
For like a big game.
And it's you know what I'm saying, where there were definitely people who were like, oh my god, it was a failure, and they're just, how are they going to recover? But then at the same time, like, it's Project Red, it's the Witcher 3 devs. Yeah,
like it like this is a team, like this is a group of people who have proved that they can not only make a great game, but they can also make great DLC for that game.
Yeah.
Like, what makes you think they couldn't fix this?
Yeah.
And that's
the overhaul they had to do was a lot. There's no way around that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just, like, goddamn.
Yeah. But you've been playing it. Did you start the game after Phantom Liberty came out? Because I know I lent you my copy on PlayStation, and you played it for a very short amount of time.
Still have it.
Yeah.
Yep. Keeping it safe for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I think I did like maybe an hour on the PS4. But then I waited and I got the Ultimate Edition, or the whatever, the one that includes Phantom Liberty and all that shit on for my PC on Steam. So yeah, like realistically, I've only ever played the game with like after the big fixes with Phantom Liberty, so
it's just, it's an incredible game. If you haven't played Cyberpunk 2077, do it. Find it. If you want to, like, wait for it to be on sale. If you need to, don't be like, oh, I need to spend $70 on this now. No, get it on sale.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Wishlisted on Steam, like on your favorite storefront of choice. You'll get a notification when it goes on sale.
Yeah. But I would recommend Cyberpunk 27. Any if you're an RPG fan, if you like playing RPGs, oh my god, dude, the combat in this game is great. The storyline is insane, and we'll get into that in a moment. Fucking characters, the world is just so incredible to just walk around, drive around in.
And just look around.
Yeah.
Just it is one of those games that, I think I said this on one of my streams, it feels lived in. Yeah. Like Night City feels like it's a city that's existed, like people have lived lives there. Whereas some of these other games are just like, oh yeah, this is like a new suburb. There is no history here. Like, you put up a lot of brick stuff, but I know that's new brick. So like there's no history behind it. Night City, and
I I would compare it to, and not in tone or in style or anything like that, but I would compare it to Star Wars, A New Hope, the first Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
Where at the time there was sci-fi. Star Wars didn't invent sci-fi.
No, God,
Okay,
they've
it
been
was-
doing sci-fi for
They've been doing
decades.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but at the time,
trip
like
to the moon.
yeah, a lot of sci-fi at the time in media was, hey, it's the future. Everything is bright and shiny and clean, and everything is precise and pure. And then George Lucas came around with Star Wars, and
Yeah.
is like, okay, yeah, it's sci-fi, but I'm also going to make a Western, and Westerns
Yeah.
aren't clean. Westerns aren't pure. Everything's not brand new. Shit is
Yeah.
used, and just that makes the entire universe feel, like you said, lived in and feel real. And I think that's what's done here. There are definitely places that look brand new, you know, like Arasaka Towers in or Arasaka Plaza, sorry, is a massive corporation building, and it's clean and it's just shiny. But then you go to, I mean, now in Phantom Liberty, you go to Dogtown, and it is just like a rundown Vegas.
It's just, it's like, goddamn. It's like Henderson on a bad day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
You get further away from like Arasaka Plaza and kind of the hub of Night City. Shit gets
like
worse. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but like the further you get away from that like hub, the longer
from like
it
the central
takes
like
for your
core
shit to do. Like the longer it takes for like your crimes to have police come and get you, because if you're out in the if you're out in the boonies and you do something, you know, you kill people.
They may or may not come.
Yeah.
You know?
But if you're in Arasaka Plaza and you hit somebody, there's cops everywhere, because that's where the people
like
are.
you sneeze wrong.
Yeah.
Somebody is going to be dropping a knee on your neck. And God. Yeah, and this is such a good example of like cyberpunk as a genre.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, there are a bunch of amazing works in, you know, the canon of just in the genre of cyberpunk. But I mean, as far as like getting up there, I'm not going to say it's like a definitive thing, but goddamn, like, this isn't like it's so niche you need to be pleased about it. It's like, no, this is actually like, if you want an object lesson, if you want to actually wander around in what a cyberpunk dystopian world is like, boot up Cyberpunk 2077 and wander around Night City, because holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It's
like all the stuff that...
An insane world.
Oh, yeah, man. And just like, it is... Yeah, just like all of the influences that you can possibly feel, from Philip K. Dick to, hold on, why can I never remember his William Gibson, who wrote Neuromancer. Philip K. Dick wrote Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which ended up, one of the stories in there became Blade Runner. Like, one of the, like, if you want to see what a dystopian world looks like and just see it, watch the original Blade Runner, watch the director's cut, because you're smart enough to figure things out. You know, and you've got time on your hands. Come on.
Yeah.
I know you. Robert knows you. We know our audience. You can carve out some time.
At the very least, pop it up on a second screen while you're playing games.
Seriously.
Yeah.
If you're going to do that, watch the theatrical cut, because it's got Harrison Ford does a voiceover, because the studio thought people weren't going to be able to pick up what was going on. It's like, thank you, studio notes.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, like, as far as everything goes, just the, like, insane consumerism, the fact they talk about the 4 corporate wars that happened, and if you look at the lore, I am looking at the timeline that starts in the 19th century. Yeah, and goes 2077. So, you know, just a couple centuries, almost 3. But yeah, like it touches on all of the like cyberpunk things, and again, these tropes, they are tropes, but they also kind of exist because it's like, hey, y'all don't keep learning the lesson we keep trying to tell you. We keep trying to warn you about these things. You know, it's like it does all of this stuff so goddamn well.
Yeah.
You know,
And it's that it's what was I gonna say? So much stuff, even when you're looking at it like a modern lens.
yeah,
As we see here, Cyberpunk 2077. I mentioned it, earlier that I think it's one of the best video game adaptations or just adaptations. Period.
Yeah.
And because it takes obviously something that was already there, which is the tabletop RPG Cyberpunk 2020, created by Mike Pondsmith. We're just gonna pull him up here.
which
American role-playing board video game designer, creator of the acclaimed Cyberpunk series. So Mike Pondsmith didn't create the idea of Cyberpunk, but this series that we're looking at in this game.
Yeah, no, he was yet another person who saw like some of these old writings and was like, I can do something in this. And the fact that he's like, I can make a fucking like a pen and paper tabletop RPG. Just sweet merciful Jesus.
And
which, by the way, if I ever get a copy of Cyberpunk Red or 2020, ooh, you bet your ass we are having a day that we are streaming us playing this damn game. Yeah.
Hell, if you get it before November, that'll be Extra Life.
Perfect.
So,
Just
I don't think it'll, it might not happen, probably won't happen, but yeah.
I mean, that would be one that I gotta write something down real quick before this escapes me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is, I have not played the Cyberpunk tabletop games, but I have read some of the source, the rule books and all that stuff. And like reading how they work in the tabletop game and then seeing how it is in the actual game, I'm like, yeah, no, like this is actually really fucking good. Like this is up there with Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
As far as just like adapting a tabletop RPG, like it's fucking amazing.
In the late or the 1990s, someone, let me make sure this is on the screen here. Yeah, right in there in the middle. 1990s, someone in the Polish RPG community approached R. Talsorian Games, which was he worked for that publisher, and asked if they could do a Polish translation of Cyberpunk. Mike remembers saying, "Well, that'll be 5 copies sold." Turns out the 5 copies went to the founders of CD Projekt Red.
Yep. Like this is a passion project. Like it feels like, I mean, if you didn't care, like obviously like publishers care that, the game does well because they want to make money. But the amount of effort that went into this, because you see some of these games that go out there, they're sent out there to die or, all this promise and then shit happens, and suddenly the next thing you're hearing about this game is like, oh, they're shutting the servers down.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Like, wait,
oh, no, they're not going to do Anthem 2.0. Or they're shutting down fucking Concord after 3.5 hours. They're canceling this game, but even before it comes out because they don't believe in it. They're just sending Mind's Eye out to, like you said, die.
Yeah. No, this is no, we love this so much. Yeah. We are going to make sure this thing in like the version we have in our heads that we clearly did not translate to the real world. We need to make sure that gets out there and then it can live or die after that. It just had that feeling of just like, no, let me show you what we were trying to do. And then after that, you can say it can, it was a flop and it was the end of us. But let us just see the vision. Goddamn, did they ever do a great job with that?
Let's see here. Cyberpunk, subtitled The Role-Playing Game of the Dark Future, is the first edition of the popular pen and paper RPG series Cyberpunk. The game was designed by Mike Pondsmith, founder of R. Talsorian Games. So, yeah. The Cyberpunk series has been around since... Well, actually, created in 1998, Cyberpunk was heavily inspired by the novels of Philip K. Dick and William Gibson, and in particular, the 1982 film Blade Runner.
Yeah, like again, like the three pillars of like traditional media in Cyberpunk: Neuromancer, Do Android's Dream of Electric Sheep, and Blade Runner. Yeah, just goddamn, so good.
Here a little bit, world is set.
Yeah.
So this is just the world of Cyberpunk, and this is what I want to talk about when it comes to an adaptation, and why I think CD Projekt Red is one of the goats. And it's not their first time, obviously. The Witcher is not a CD Projekt Red creation. It is based on a book series. So this isn't their first time, adapting this a different type of medium. But the world is set in an alternate future in which crime is at an all-time high, murder is a common sight on the streets, and corporations have become more powerful than world governments.
Which we can.
Corporations are people. That's a silly notion. Core series.
What do you mean money equals free speech?
Yeah, what? A fictional West Coast metropolis situated between L.A. and San Francisco. It is here where players act out their own custom campaigns as characters in a variety of roles and engage in the deadly Friday night firefight combat system.
Mm-hmm.
Night City is home to a variety of vicious gangs, corporations, organizations, and famous celebrities. After a lengthy hiatus, the series continued in the form of a new core book from Talsorian, Cyberpunk Red, and the video game Cyberpunk 2077 that we're talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
Canonicity here.
Yes.
Before we talk about this, I mentioned this a lot when we were doing our Fallout TV show reviews, or kind of recaps reviews, where a lot of people, canon for these things, canon's not real. The stories are there. That's what they are. They're stories. But I am so impressed with a studio, or like a game studio, or just a studio of anything, any sort of creator or creative endeavor that gets a license like this or a property like this with an extensive built-in lore, extensive built-in canon, and can make something that fits into that. Because it'd be really easy to just be like, yeah, this is a Cyberpunk game, and all it is Cyberpunk in name, and we're just doing our own thing. But Cyberpunk 2077 plays with the rules and the canon and everything that was built in the tabletop RPG series.
Yeah. Like, this is a very modern thing that is just, like, understands it is rooted in 1988.
Yeah. And I'm always impressed because, like I said, there's a lot of people who are just like, canon doesn't matter, do whatever you want. But if you can do whatever you want, you can do whatever you can just make shit up. Obviously, everything's made up. It's a weird argument I'm trying to make. But like, if you just ignore it, you're just like, oh, this and this, and now you've got magic powers, and now you've got this, and now you've got this, because we just want it to happen. It's easy. But what CD Projekt Red has done here is they're like, okay, we've got this world, and we have these guidelines that we have to play in. So if we have a problem that can easily be fixed by, magic or something, okay, well, we can't do that. So now we have to challenge ourselves to stay within this box.
Mm-hmm.
And you might not like that. You might be like, oh, just do whatever you want. But I think it makes for more creativity, or it makes for some more creative ideas when you have those those parameters, those borders of what you can do, or what you can actually do with these characters in this story.
And like knowing what does and doesn't exist, like what bits haven't been fleshed out, like that is an amazing, that's an amazing thing. Like, this is not like Warhammer 40K where everything is fucking canon. This is like, no, there are very, like, specific, like, there are some blind spots, like, some stuff that just has never been, like, filled out, that you could, like, go, like, deep on. Just be like, and this is a thing that I'm doing that then fits into this larger thing, and that, like, I love what CD Projekt Red, when they got this license, like, they loved the source material. they cared about the continuity, the canon. So they weren't just trying to be like, whatever, like, no, this is another mainline entry that goes back to 1988. So, of course, we're going to do the best job, and we're not going to try to fucking rewrite everything. Which happens so much.
Off screen a bit here, but there's a timeline here. Cyberpunk. I think that is 2020, Cyberpunk Red, and Cyberpunk 2077. This is all part of.
That is the main continuation.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what this one is.
I
can't really see it. It's green.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's like some sort of, offshoot, which is, totally fine. But as we see here, canonicity, per Mike Pondsmith's words, to clarify what I've said in interviews, what I do in 2030 affecting 2077 is not about the 23X background, but the chronological timeline overall. When I wrote 23X, that might be the green thing here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, maybe not. Revised timeline. So is that green? Okay, so this is 3.0. This is not
3.0.
So this is, a different future. But for Cyberpunk 2077, there is the main canonical series. And let me make sure this is on screen here. Okay. We hadn't even, when I wrote 2030X, we hadn't even heard of CDPR, CD Projekt Red, so the needs of the future video game weren't a factor. Now, when I talk about matching up the past 2020 timeline, I'm basically talking about how the events from post-2020 will need to match up with the outcomes we're developing for 2077. So no, the chances you'll get Whale Boy showing up at 2077 are pretty slim to non-existent. Stick to what you see in 2020, it's a safer bet. So yeah, as you can see, there's the main canonical series that 2077 slots right into, along with Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which I haven't watched. I need to.
Yeah, it's on the list.
And they're doing a season 2, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've got your revised timeline canon, which is Cyberpunk version 3.0, Cyber Generation.
Yeah.
Any old material that goes beyond the year 2020 might not be fully canon.
Yeah.
So
that's fucking how it is, know. That's how you have like some of these alternate things, which is not bad. Jesus, I'm a big Gundam fan, and there is the first timeline, the Universal Century, and then there's been like 6 other ones.
Yeah.
And they're all really good. So it's like, don't worry. Suddenly your favorite thing is declared non-canon. It doesn't mean it's still not awesome.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the revised timeline canon, the non-canonical things within this Cyberpunk 2077 doesn't mean they're bad.
No, it's just this is the timeline you went down, and that's a-okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Totally.
Goddamn. Yep, man. That fucking timeline again on the wiki. It literally starts in sometime in the mid to late 1800s.
Yeah,
it's the first entry.
To see it here, because I've looked through this. This is kind of like when we talked about Mass Effect, where they kind of went through just the entire world, and a lot of it is just the first time that anybody had heard of this was 50 million years ago, so we're just going to put it on here. But then all this other shit happened.
Yeah, but this is like, goddamn. If you really want to get pedantic about this, you could say like, the timeline starts in like 1916 when Sasai Arasaka founds the Arasaka Corporation.
Yeah.
Which is still a big player today.
This is just the table of contents for this timeline page.
It has its own scroll bar. Like, look at that. Yeah, this is insane.
How much fucking lore.
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, well, it can't possibly be that. No. There's a lot of stuff that happened, that is explained. It's
Yeah,
not just
19
hand waved away.
Yeah.
It is, this shit happens.
Yeah.
And much like a lot of stuff like from this time, like the timelines kind of line up, and then you start seeing some things, like 1988. There is I think that one, man, I'm a little.
State Law and
little-
Order Restoration Council launches a coup in Burma and renames the country Myanmar, which
Yeah, which I mean, the name did change.
Yeah.
I have seen globes with both of them on there. But yeah, like there's stuff, George H.W. Bush is sworn in as president in 1989. Happened. The Gang of Four. A group made up of the CIA, NSA, FBI, and DEA forms to secretly run the U.S. behind the president's back. It's like, okay, very plausible that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, we definitely know, like, the Cold War ended, the Berlin Wall fell. But I mean, like, yeah, some of the stuff, it's like you kind of see some of these things just start to split. Like 1990, Gorbachev appoints a successor to lead the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union goes on a tear of reformation, which, spoiler alert, it didn't happen. It broke up. So, yeah, and it's just like, it's fun to see where these timelines split for like this and like Battletech, another 80s tabletop RPG that spawned video games. Like, you can see where the timelines split, and we're quite sure what was going to happen with the Soviet Union after the wall fell.
Yeah.
So they hedged their bets and like, it's sticking around.
Yeah. And once again, so when was Cyberpunk first? 1988. It's first Cyberpunk 2013. And then 1990 is 2020, and then the next now the next canon thing was I think Red, but like there were things in between. So yeah, in 1990 when they're coming out with this Cyberpunk 2.0 almost, 2020, that is where we're at in the timeline. Like, it's like, okay, what could possibly happen here, in 1988 there was still the Soviet Union, and maybe there wasn't the idea that they were going to break up because it's 88 because that didn't strong. Yeah,
that didn't happen until like I think officially 1991 is when the Soviet Union officially disbanded and they all formed their own independent states of varying successes. But like, yeah, coming back in 1990, it's like talk of German reunification, Warsaw Pact breaks up. Like, these are things that actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the continuation of the Soviet Union. Like, it is fun, and it's also really awesome to see how they never like bothered trying to be like, yeah, at some point the Soviet Union breaks up. It's like, like this thing fucking lasted, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, but then like it gets to a point where you just lose any and all recognition of the timeline.
Yeah,
and you're just like this. Yeah, it's like, I recognize these things. I recognize the moon and Portugal. Yeah. But like, there aren't two colonies on the moon, one of which is named Copernicus. And like Portugal, and Portugal isn't contracting big giant security companies to get Spain off their ass.
Yeah.
Like, and that is in the year 2002 in the timeline. But this is, I mean, there's just so much. The lore is thick and dense, and god damn it, I love that so much.
Yeah. I'm, what was the term that I used a couple episodes ago? I'm a lore whore.
Lore. Yep.
For shit like this, the more you have in your history that I'm never gonna see.
Yeah. Like, there is stuff in here that's just like, oh shit. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, 2017. The first self-aware human clone is created. 2018. Human cloning laws are passed in Europe. And where is it? It was also later that goddamn year. The first laws against cloning of sentient beings are passed. in the European economic community.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh shit. Like, those are things that may or may not ever come up, but it's nice to see that this shit happened one year. The next year, these barely functioning governments are working to outlaw that shit.
Yeah, just jumping right on it.
Yeah, it's cool to see, like, even canonically, like, big things happen. Obviously, governments react to the big thing that is happening. Hopefully in a good way. But it's nice to just see that shit happening, you know? And just, Jesus Christ. Like, we're not going to go into this. Because this is just too goddamn much.
Mm-hmm.
I've been scrolling for 5 minutes, and I've only made it to 2023. So, that is explore the wiki on your own. We're here to tell you why this is a good game, why you should check it out. And yeah, it encourage you to watch me every Monday night with my beautiful idiot build.
Yeah.
Going out there, being a beautiful idiot with Idris Elba.
So this is one thing that I wanted to talk about here.
Yes.
So the Night City Holocaust, which you hear. Boom, boom, boom. Where are we at here? Countdown to the dark future. Viral advertising game posting one Cyberpunk 2020 fact per day throughout all of 2019, counting down to the real life of 2020. So this was part of the Cyberpunk 2020 information, you know, as they're kind of going through things. Was this was Johnny Silverhand and the what was it just called? The boom, boom, boom. Oh, Batman. Cool. Yeah, the fucking there's a lot of stuff here. The Night City Holocaust. So this was story told in Cyberpunk 2020, and it's a massive thing that happens in the world of Night City, where Johnny Silverhand and his group of rebels do a nuclear bomb, you know, detonate a nuclear bomb in Night City at Arasaka Tower.
Yes.
To try to kind of, you know, destroy everything. Obviously, it's a fucking nuclear bomb.
Yeah. And goddamn. Yeah, it is fun because Mike Pondsmith does talk about the bomb specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, this suitcase nuke was based on a prospective terrorist bomb concept, which is about half a kiloton. And it's just like, he had, like, Fallout destruction tables, like, he went really deep in on this. And that is just wild. But the fact that this happened, like, so many people were introduced to this event in the game. Like, seeing
Cyberpunk
it through
2077. And this wasn't something
Or-
made up for the game. This was something that was built into the lore of Cyberpunk that CD Projekt Red then took and were like, hey, this is a thing that that we can use. There's the bomb at Arasaka Tower, that they were going after the Soul Killer 3.0 program, where the Soul Killer is the thing that kind of takes somebody's basically soul and you can implant it into another human being, and that becomes one of the big core tenets of Cyberpunk 2077. And it's not something they made for the game. It's something that came from the overall lore of 2077, or just Cyberpunk in general.
Cyberpunk in general, yeah. And just like, man, yeah, just like the whole idea that this thing that happened, somebody wrote 30 years prior, is coming back, and like, because we all remember seeing Keanu Reeves at the thing, you know, like when the game was announced and all that stuff. And then I fired up the game. I'm like, well, where's my homie?
Yeah.
Like, when do I get... It's like, oh, right. He now is literally the friend inside my head.
Yeah.
And that was just, like, to connect those two damn things. And to do it so damn well. Because, man, that was something I started getting annoyed when, you know, Johnny would randomly pop up and be kind of a dick. But now I'm like, hey, Johnny, let's have a chat, my friend. You know, it's just, oh man. And that just being kind of that just being a huge goddamn part of the video game. Man, I love this game so much. Like, so much.
Yeah.
You
So,
know?
yeah, a lot of this stuff is in Cyberpunk 2020.
Yep.
To coincide with the release of the video game and to bridge the time gap between the two games.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so kind of working with, in tandem with it, but it is all still... It's this idea that CD Projekt Red took this, not took it obviously, but worked with them. This established lore and was like, cool, this is the playground we get to play in. Let's go, and then made this game that respects the past, respects what came before it, and also can now add an entirely new dimension to it with the fact that it's a, video game. It's a world that you can walk around in, as opposed to just this is this story that you're telling in this kind of this fashion where it's you making decisions, obviously going through this world, but a lot of it is in your mind. Now, okay, we have to make a Night City, we have to make this, we have to make this, we have to do all of this stuff, and they fucking crush it. Now, when it first came out, obviously, problems. Covered that multiple times.
But they fixed the problems.
Yeah.
Like, if you remember watching our Extra Life stream last year, that's when I fired it up on the PC here for the first time, and outside of that one hiccup, the game is run flawlessly.
Yeah.
And this is like a mid-tier build, It's
on the Switch 2.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Edition with, fucking
all
Phantom Liberty.
yeah.
It's on a cartridge.
Yep. Little guy.
It's slightly different than this. This is a Switch 1 cartridge.
But
it's on there.
But yeah, it's on a little thing, and it's just like, so like if you have a PS5, Series S, Series X, if you have some form of a gaming PC that was built in last 5-7 years, like, you can run this game.
Yeah.
Like, you might not be able to run it on, like, ultra ray tracing, overdrive settings. But, I mean, you can run it at, like, high. Hold on.
Let's see, where am I at here? On my PC. I don't think this pulls up on the screen because it's a different window. My processor, AMD Ryzen 7 7700 8-core.
Yeah.
My graphics card is an MSI GeForce RTX 3050. I think.
Yeah. Like,
sure. What MSI Pro B650p motherboard.
Yeah. Like, mine is a Ryzen 5 5600G, 12 gig MSI 3060, and then I need to double check how much RAM I jammed into this thing, because half of mine is RGB, because boy.
Yeah.
Your boy loves him some RGB.
Yeah, I've got 32 gigs of physical RAM installed on this one.
Boy. Yeah, I've got 64 gigs. So yeah, Ryzen 5 5600G, 64 gigs of RAM, or 64 gigs of RAM, 12 gig, 3060. And yeah, man, like, I got this thing on a solid state. Like, I think this is one of the 4 things that's on my C drive.
Yeah, same here. I've got it on a just little little NVMe. But mine is 3050. Yeah, so an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 that I have in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, the reason I bring it up, I've played it. I have it on Steam as well. I think I bought it to play on my Steam Deck.
You did.
When I bought, when I built this computer here, I was like, I wonder if Cyberpunk would work. And yeah, it works great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like playing on mouse and keyboard because, I'm a fucking normal person. You fucking weirdos. Okay?
Well, great. I got great news.
You mouse and keyboard fucks.
You can plug a controller in there,
I know I can.
and then,
I have an
grab your blankie, watch the Blues Clues, take a nap.
Yeah.
Fucking child.
That's what I'm gonna fucking do.
Sounds delightful, actually. Okay.
It sounds very. Yeah, it got weird.
it
I made it weird.
It got a little too breathy, a little too weird.
That's on me. Sorry
Yeah.
about
But
that.
no,
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, like if you really want to, like, if you've built a PC in the last like few years that you've been playing games on, it'll run this game. It'll run it beautifully, So
Even because I don't think I played it. Like I didn't set it up to like the max ultimate whatever the fuck the term is graphics. It was.
Yeah.
I think he was just on medium, and I'm like, this game still looks beautiful as shit.
I am gonna quick fire it up and just see what my settings are.
Yeah. If Mike disappears, you'll know why.
I shouldn't disappear.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't, because this is on a totally different PC.
That's fair.
So, but yeah, if you suddenly hear stuff coming through, then yeah, oh goddamn, looking at some of the screenshots I took, eat yourself a yelling at a blind Haitian man. Yeah, come on. Yeah, no, this game, God. If this thing just says it's at like high settings, I'm going to lose my shit, because this game looks absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, so what we're seeing on screen now, I've switched over to your Twitch thing from the other night. These are the settings that Mike plays on.
Yeah, that is just how my game is.
Yeah.
Then,
What I'm going to do though is fast forward because
okay,
River Ward is boring as shit.
it really is. Yeah, so I've got mine on custom, so but yeah, I mean it's one of those. I just had the GeForce Experience app just like set everything for me, because who would know better than that? But yeah, man, I mean everything is pretty much set to like high or ultra for the most part on like the advanced settings.
Yeah.
So I mean this thing is doing a fair amount of work, but I am hampered by I'm hampered by the things I could easily change if I had money to do so and the desire to, but I don't, because goddamn, look at the game, it's running great. The only thing that might be affecting it is the fact that I record and stream in a room that doesn't get a lot of airflow. So if you see me get shinier and shinier over this episode, that's why.
Oh man,
right.
Yeah. Cyberpunk 2077 for episode 77 of Storymoders podcast is.
Yep.
The
Yeah,
perfect...
let's land this thing like a presidential transport crashing into an area of the city controlled by a Nightmare guy.
Yep.
There we go. Oh shit! Yeah,
man, just the two of us here on screen now. Seriously, if just like last week when we were talking about 76, if you heard that the game was shit at launch, it was. But now,
yeah,
it's I probably don't try to play it on like an Xbox One still.
Yeah, no, Xbox One. Yeah, I mean, like it'll work better than it did at launch, but man, just go ahead and just get it on Steam. Take this opportunity to get yourself a Series S or a PS5, or get a copy of the game and go over to your buddy's house with it. Just be like, hey man, I would like to play this. We're friends. You have hardware. Oh, what's this? A 30 rack and a fat sack of weed. Oh boy, I know how to get to your heart.
There we go.
Yep.
Or fuck it, if you have a Switch 2. Apparently it runs really well on the Switch 2. I haven't tried it myself because I have too many Switch 2 games now. I have 4.
A lot for you.
It is. It's a lot. Yeah. Well, Mario Kart World came with it. I bought Welcome Tour as a meme.
Attaboy.
$10. It's fine. Bought Yakuza 0. Just finished
Mhm.
that. 160 plus hours. And then I bought Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah.
Legitimately, I almost fucking kept that in the wrapping to jump directly to Yakuza Kiwami, which is the remake of Yakuza 1.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I really want to try Donkey Kong. And Donkey Kong, we could talk a little bit more about this after here, caused some issues for me.
Oh.
Mentally. So we can jump into that at a later time. But
Yeah, this feels like that feels like a meaty topic for a whole other episode.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've got an idea that I'm gonna bounce off of you here once we're done recording.
Okay.
But I've been able to get more into it now, and you know what? Dex was right. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I'm
Good.
having fun just fucking destroying everything in my path.
Hell yeah.
But Mikey, what are you streaming? What are you doing? What are you doing this week, next week?
More Cyberpunk 2077. Gonna keep doing this until I finish the game. So Monday nights, 7 o'clock Mountain Time, twitch.tv/nerding for beginners. I have been trying to be better about putting clips and stuff up on Instagram, Facebook, and Bluesky. And I should probably pay some attention to my YouTube channel, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. So yeah, it's nerding for beginners on pretty much everything except for Bluesky. It is nfbofficial.bluesky.social/ what have you. So yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm posting stuff. Robert, where can we find you? What are you up to?
I have not been streaming much, and I should. I know I should. Because I've been doing, like I said, been working on a lot of stuff for this podcast. I've been trying to do a lot more clips and everything. If you guys have noticed, like for the past few episodes, been putting out clips and stuff a lot more, like on our TikTok and on our YouTube and everything, which is it has helped actually with some audience growth, which is dope. So I've been trying to do that more, and then just kind of playing games, and because I just like play one game at a time, I'm like I'm not sure if I should stream right now because I'm in the middle, I'm in the middle of Yakuza 0, and I'm doing just side stuff, and I'm doing menu stuff right now. Is that a fun stream for people? Not really.
Yeah. That's the tricky part.
So I might jump on live here maybe sometime this week or something, and just because I'm just doing Donkey Kong right now.
Yeah.
But I am also working on the script and the video for our Wheel World review. And I'm working on the next discograph episode, working on that video, working on some videos for that. And still, I know it's so fucking long now. I'm still working on our review for Clair Obscur. It's that thing where like there's so much that I want to say, but I don't know how to put it into words, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
You know?
Yeah.
So, but I'm just trying to keep busy doing... It's weird. The more projects that I give myself, the more that I will actually work on each one.
Interesting.
Like the nights where I have done the most writing for like scripts and like editing and everything, I'm sitting here at this computer. I have something up on my TV with the sound on, and then I've got my headphone in, and I have got like somebody's stream here on my phone, and then on my computer I have another stream open, and then I have a Spotify window open playing some music. And for me, I'm like, oh, now I can focus.
Now
I did that the other night, and I wrote like 3 pages for a discograph video.
Hell yeah.
Just going through, and then I was, not that stimulated at work, and I had the script up trying to write, and I'm just like, oh my god, what should I do? What?
Yeah, that is the worst.
So yeah, well, I really want to try to get this Wheel World thing finished and get it up. I have footage. I'm almost done with the script. It's just recording it and then obviously editing it, which is going to be really fun. But spoiler, it's fun.
Hell yeah.
Mikey, we will see
Robert?
everybody next week. I will talk to you next week. I will talk to you right after this about that
Yay.
idea that I have.
Yeah.
If you guys have any ideas for any kind of future topics that you would love us to talk about, or just that seemed fun, let us know. Next week is episode
let us know.
78. We are getting closer to episode 100. That's going to be, oh my God, we have to,
22 weeks.
22 weeks until episode
Yeah.
100. It might be a little more, because if that's like in the middle of December, we're going to,
Yeah, that's out. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
you know what I mean? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But we will see you all next week.
Yep.
Here on Storymoders Podcast. Share it with your friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just going to cut most of this.
Yeah. Lore accurate Jesus.
Lore accurate Jesus.
Yep. He says he just wants you out there just living your best life and enjoying things.
Just do your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we've probably cut the episode 15